Welcome to the News Hour on Television Nigeria. I'm Zoira Hamza and Barika the Salah to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. President Muhammadu Buhari has described violent extremes as the biggest challenge facing Islam. In his Eid al-Kabir message to Muslims, the president said that the only way to neutralize the evil influence of extremism is for Muslims to distance themselves from the activities and teaching of those who preach indiscriminate violence against innocent people. According to the President Muhammad Buhari, the greatest commitment to Islam is for Muslims to put its good virtues into practice and by making justice and righteousness the guiding principle of their everyday life. He, however, assured Nigerians that the Boko Haram, terrorism, kidnapping, and other forms of banditry would be dealt with uncompromising until we see the back of this evil plaguing the country. Over 24 final year students of Bayero University, Kano have been expelled for falsification of entry qualification, according to the statement by the spokesperson for the university, Malan Labaro Gaba. Their expulsion was approved by the Senate of the university following the adoption of the report submitted by the Senate Committee on Entry Qualification Irregularities, adding that 6 others were withdrawn for presenting fake results from their institution, while other students were withdrawn from presenting a cancelled NECO result. According to the statement, 18 students will be invited to appeal before the Senate Committee on Entry Qualification Irregularities to give them fair hearing. Zamfara government has announced the removal of the Emir of Maru Halaji Abubakar Sika and the district head of Kanoma Halaji Ahmed Kanoma for colluding with bandits to terrorize their subject. Their removal was conveyed in a letter signed by the Senate Deputy Governor Mahdi Ali Gusau and made available to newsmen in Gusau on Saturday. The 2 monarchs were suspended in June, and an investigation committee headed by former IGP Mohammed Abubakar was set up to verify the allegation against them. The committee suspected its finding, which indicated the dues. The government said the 2 monarchs were found wanting and have really committed the offense leveled against them by their subject, and as such the state government has no option than to remove them to serve a deterrent to others. The chairman of Lagos State Ad Hoc Committee on Hajj, Halaji Ahmed Jabbar Abdullahi, has appealed to the Nigerian pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia to pray for their leaders at home and also for the peace and stability in the country. Abdullahi said the country is in a situation where divine intervention is urgently required, adding that the rate of insecurity was worrisome, noting that killings and kidnapping, among others, in the midst of the economic instability where potentials for great dangers are threatening the unity of our dear nation. He stated that this ugly incident must not be allowed to fasten on and should be brought to an end, adding that prayers plays a lot in gaining victory over the unfortunate incident. Some operatives of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad have gunned down a shop owner identified as Biliki in Ijegun area of Lagos State. According to eyewitness reported, the SARS-men who chased a suspect to the street close to the palace of the traditional ruler reportedly opened fire on the suspect, and one of the bullets hit Biliki, who was in her shop. Biliki, who was rushed to the hospital, was later confirmed dead. One of the policemen who was said to be involved in the unfortunate incident was apprehended by angry youths in the area and taken to the palace of the traditional ruler in Ijegun, requesting for the permission to launch him. Senate Deputy Minority Leader representing Taraba South in the National Assembly, Emmanuel Bouch, on Saturday asked the federal government to set up an independent panel of inquiry to probe the killing of the 3 police officers and a civilian by a soldier on the Ib Jalingo Highway, According to him, an independent panel would be more effective in addressing all the issues so that nothing shall escape. Speaking with journalists in Abuja, Bauchi, in whose constituents the killing happened, warned that the killing should not be swept under the carpet, adding that there were too many questions that required answers with regards to the ugly incident. 10 Turkish sailors who were kidnapped last month off the coast of West Africa have been released, according to report in Turkish state media. The 10 men were bound off Ivory Coast aboard a container ship when the vessel was stopped by pirates off the coast of Nigeria on the 16th July. The pirates chose the 10 men, leaving 8 aboard. Turkish state media channel said the released sailors were in good health, but gave no more details. It was not clear who had kidnapped the men or if a ransom have been paid. And this is the news on the hour. I'm Zoraira Hamza. Do have a peaceful Salah. Bye for now.